Laziness is the silent, relentless battle between your potential and the excuses you cling to. You must first understand that laziness is a mask, a distorted self-perception rooted in fear, perfectionism, and a crippling need for certainty. You are not inherently lazy. You're trapped in invisible cycles that keep you from unleashing your true making. By the end of this video, you'll understand why your mind overworks and sabotages progress, and more importantly, how to break free. Let's clear something up right away. Laziness is not simply about taking a nap after a long day, because rest is essential, and it does not make you lazy. Laziness, as most of us perceive it, is a feeling, a self-imposed label that arises from deeper, more wicked forces within. There are two sides to this coin. On one side is what's called the avoidance trap. You delay taking action because you convince yourself that everything is fine as it is, that you deserve a break, even when you haven't earned it. On the other side is the self-destruction loop. You push yourself too hard, overwork to the point of burnout, and then, when you finally pause, your mind screams that you're slacking off. These two traps are the result of a warped inner setting. Now let's talk about the Four Horsemen of Laziness. Number 1. Fear of failure. You hesitate to take action because deep down, you're terrified that if you try, you'll fail. The thought of failure becomes your basis for inaction. Number 2. Perfectionism. You set impossible standards for yourself. If something isn't flawless, you deem it worthless. This constant pressure prevents you from even starting. Number 3. Mental fatigue. Your mind is not lazy. It's simply overworked and overwhelmed by the storm of decisions and self-criticism. When every action feels like a battle against doubt, it's easier to do nothing. Number 4. Lack of confidence. You doubt that your actions will make a difference. Every moment of inaction convinces you that you're not capable, so you continue the cycle of delay. Every small action you avoid reinforces a cycle of self-doubt. Yet every time you take even the smallest step, you build momentum. It's not about summoning endless motivation. Motivation is a short-lived lie. It is about creating a system where taking action becomes your default setting. That immediate action builds confidence, and once confidence grows, doubt begins to fade. If you continue to question every move, you will remain paralyzed. But if you commit to an action, even imperfectly, you send a powerful message to your brain. I am capable. And that ignites a spark that can dismantle the whole cycle of inaction. People remain stuck because they never update their internal software. They keep running the same old routines, the same old thoughts. But here's something crucial to remind you. Taking rest is not the enemy. It's a vital part of the process. When you intentionally schedule restorative breaks, you're not being lazy. You're recharging your engine so you can keep moving forward with clarity and strength. So how do you reset the default settings in your mind? First, you must acknowledge that your current mode isn't a fixed thing. Human beings are powerful because we have the ability to change for the better. Start by challenging the habitual thoughts that tell you to delay or avoid action. When you catch yourself saying, "I'll do it later," interrupt that thought with a moment of mindfulness. Question it by asking yourself, is this my true choice? Or am I running on autopilot? Next, intentionally alter your environment to reflect the changes you want to see in yourself. Surround yourself with influences that encourage progress rather than comfort. Change your routine. Rearrange your workspace or even your whole room. Small adjustments that signal to your brain that a new phase has begun. It's about creating an ecosystem that supports your evolution. Lastly, embrace the idea that if you evolve internally, your environment will naturally evolve to match you. Think of it as a domino effect. One small act of change leads to another, gradually transforming your entire life. The moment you decide to update your default settings is the moment you take control of your destiny. Life is a continuous process, a daily commitment to challenge old habits and replace them with new, empowering ones. The power to reset your mind is within you. All it takes is a decision. Now it's time to act. Laziness isn't a lack of effort. It's an outdated mind that keeps you from reaching your full potential. Every moment you hesitate, you allow old patterns to hold you back from building the life you truly deserve. The power to change lies not in waiting for a perfect moment, but in the power to create your own moments. Your true potential is just beyond the barrier of fear. Embrace each decision as a chance to rewrite your inner script and step into a future defined by growth and achievement. That journey starts with what you do now. So what's the move?